What's up, everybody? Thanks once again for tuning in to Sneaker Nation TV. I'm your host, EP. Today we're here with one of the co-owners of Bespoke Cut And Sew, and it's my man, Brandon.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Bespoke Cut And Sew is is a very predominant hat company that makes customized hats. What makes Bespoke Cut And Sew different from other people that produces hats?
I think what sets us apart from everybody else is definitely the quality. We have like strict quality control here. Whenever we produce a hat, there's 4 of us that are owners, and we all go through every hat. We clean it up. We make sure the stitching's on point, and we just try to cater to everybody. That's why the way our website's set up, it's almost like a Nike ID system where they can pick what they want on top, and they can have something different on the bottom. So kind of it's our own hat.
Normally, when you are doing consultation with customers, do they normally change their mind a lot, or do they kind of already know what they're looking for?
When it comes to online, people on average they spend like an hour or 2 on our site. When people actually come in person, they think they know what they want and they see our selection. And then I mean, we've had people that have been here for 6-7 hours designing hats. So it's just a process that there's just so many options. It's a really fun experience for the customer.
Normally, when you're charging for the materials for the hats, for the customization, do you normally charge on a quarter system, a half system, or you charge by like the whole piece of the yardage?
We actually, when it comes to our regular fabric, we don't charge anything for our basic fabric. We just charge for the labor. When you move on to our premium leather, like our Italian embossed animal print, like gator, like calf hair, cheetah print, stuff like that, we put a $5 premium on the bill.
Of course, they have a lot of customers that come in and they ask for like certain things, or they may ask for certain things through the website. Yeah. What's been the most outrageous thing that you've been asked to do, or that the company's been asked to do, that you really didn't think would work?
Stingray was the most challenging thing for my partner Tommy, who's our main tailor. It took about 45 minutes to an hour to do one hat, and like it was just really difficult. Like when the bone, just the material was so strong that it would like break the needles and stuff. And we didn't think it would work, but we ended up doing that. So that was probably one of the nicest hats too. That was definitely challenging.
Recently, you opened up a new store. Yeah. You did a soft opening. You haven't had the grand opening yet. What is the ambiance that you're trying to set for the consumer when they come inside of your store? It's
a really dark-looking, I guess, hat store / boutique. It's just we kind of want the atmosphere to almost be like a Bass Pro Shop, like just dark and like really nice and classy. And again, it's when people walk in, it's overwhelming. It's because we have hundreds of different styles of hats just everywhere, and we just want to make an experience for everyone that comes in. And so far, I mean, people that come in, they love the store. So it's going really well.
This next question I'm going to ask you is a 2-part question. How many collaborations have you done so far? And then also, who would you like to collaborate with in the future?
We've done quite a few. Our very first collaboration was with a company out in the Bay called The Higher Culture. They were, I guess, the first ones that we reached out to, and then we wanted to work with them, and they ended up, doing it, and we were really thankful for that. Actually, Hannah from The Higher Culture, and then we moved on. I Am King was a really big stepping stone for us. That's what really pushed us to the next level. Those Andy and Alex and Polo, they really mentored us. We worked with Young and Reckless, Crooks and Castles, Riff LA, Hat Club, which was our former employer. We ended up doing a really big project with them, so that meant a lot to us to have a chance to work with Hat Club.
As far as the shoe culture is concerned, how much does the shoe culture influence the stuff that you do for your hat design?
It influences a lot. We actually, the sneakerhead, I guess you could say the sneakerhead following just kind of came out of nowhere. They just started noticing us. And what we like to do is we like to, maybe research a hat that's going to drop, like the grapes that just, came out re-released. We try to get something to match that, and a lot of people do that. We just get a lot of sneakerheads who just love what we do. They can pick a hat and then match it to their shoes, and that means a lot to people. So,
what is the average that a consumer would pay to be able to have something that's customized?
If they were to, we work on a few different scales. People can send in their own hat to get like the bill. If people could ship their hat to us, and it's around $35 to get their bill done. And if they wanted to strap, it'd be another 20. So you're looking at 55 to get your hat customized the way you want it.
So it's fairly reasonable.
Yeah, it's a reasonable price. If you want to buy a hat straight up off of us, where you buy the hat off of us and then you design it, it'll be around $70 to $80, around that area. So we try to keep it fair because we know we know how the times are tough right now, and it's really hard for people to be individuals, and this is a cheap alternative to doing that. So I mean, people they like to say they have their own hat that they made for themselves. So I have a few of that too that I made, and they mean a lot to me.
So far, what is your favorite material to work with that you have in your warehouse?
That's a tough one.
Like if a customer was having a hard time and trying to decide what it is they wanted to use, what would be the first thing you'd be like, boom?
Honestly, as corny as it sounds, I just like cheetah. Yeah, cheetah. We always said if all goes if you can't make up your mind, cheetah or like a black snake leather embossed snake. That's really nice. But I would say my favorite, I like. We get this material. It's like calf hair. It's from a real calf. It's like has hair on it and everything. And it gets embossed with like cheetah print. It's really nice. It feels like you're petting. As bad as that sounds, it feels like you're petting the cow.
All right, sounds good. My man Brandon, thanks a lot.
Yep.